Question number 129. With reference to the provisions of GST Act, examine whether GST is leviable in the following situations. Government of Rajasthan provides services to ABC Limited. What service? We don't know. So general exemptions. So of Rajasthan in the month of November for a consideration of 50,000. So one general exemption not applicable. 5,000 rupees not applicable because it is 50,000. The turnover of ABC Limited in the financial year was 18 lakhs previous year. So therefore, services provided by government to business entity whose turnover during the previous year does not exceed threshold limit for registration. In the absence of information in the question, what is the applicable threshold limit for registration? 20 lakhs. So therefore, in this case, it does not exceed 20 lakhs. Therefore, it is exempted. Then next, we have Government of Rajasthan provided service to XYZ Limited in the month of November for a consideration of 5,000. The turnover of XYZ Limited in the financial year was 28 lakhs. So, even though the turnover during the previous year exceed threshold limit, but another point is that the value of supply does not exceed 5,000. So, under that point, it is exempted. Jaipur Municipal Corporation has awarded a contract for construction of road to PQR Limited, failed to perform the contract and paid liquidated damages amounting to 50 lakhs in accordance with the terms of the contract. Okay. Now in this case, has awarded a contract for construction of road to PQR Limited, failed to perform the contract and paid liquidated damages amounting to 50 lakhs. Where it will come? So consideration for tolerating an act, breach of contract. We entered into contract with government and we breached the contract. So for which we are paying damages. That damages collected by the government is exempted. Under that point it is exempted. Consideration for tolerating an act. XYZ Limited applied for registration under Companies Act to Register of Companies Rajasthan and paid registration fees of 13,85,000. Registration charges under any law for the time being in force collected by the government is exempted. Delhi government has charged 50 lakhs from Agrocare Limited for allocation of natural resources for agricultural purpose in the month of November. Actually, so this will become taxable because assignment of right to use natural resources to an individual farmer is only exempted. But in this case, it is to Agrocare Limited. So therefore, that fifth point will become taxable. Okay. And who will pay GST? So GST is payable by the recipient under RCM only in case of renting of immobile property services. If the recipient is unregistered, then government will pay. Otherwise, it will be RCM only. So recipient only will pay. That is Agrocare Limited only will pay GST under RCM. Then XYZ Limited has paid to Customs Department 50,000 on account of merchant overtime charges. MOT charges, so for customs is exempted, specific exemption that we have. Then XYZ Limited has made an upfront payment of 80 lakhs to Bihar government on account of assignment of right to use resources in the state of Bihar. So if the assignment is before 1/4/2016, it is exempted, but it is after that date. So therefore, it will become taxable. Okay. So 7 point will become taxable. And who is liable to pay GST? Recipient, business entity, XYZ Limited is liable to pay. What if it is before 1/4/2016? Then it will be exempted. So why one-time charges payable before 1/4/2016 will be given now? Maybe its installment may come now. So that one-time charges may be payable in installment. That installment may come now, and that installment which is received will become exempted because this installment pertains to the one-time charges of the period before 1/4/2016. Okay.